So I did try to come by and plant some sod, but we had a very dry month. I didn't water it near enough, and so it's all died on me. Why am I even telling you guys this? I don't think you really care. Let's just get back to what we all come to the page for. That's like things like Lola. Right, baby? And Lola wants some tea. I'm telling y'all right now, Lola wants a drink of tea. So after I, oh boy, after I love her a little bit. Can someone tell Kim to come get her goat? Seriously, someone tell Sister Kim to come get her goat. Frodo has come over here to pick on my babies. Poor little Chippy. He has done nothing to hurt or bother anybody. I'm going to scream at her. I'm going to come over here and scream at her because I hear her out in her yard. Kim! Sister Kim! So Kim lives in a house right behind those trees. Not the blue house. The blue house is one of Kim's sons, Tony. He lives in the blue house. Kim lives in a house right behind there, which you cannot see from here. Sorry, there's too much green stuff this time of year. Kim's goats run in this back pasture. You all know that we fenced that off not too long ago. And we've just had a pond dug there pretty recently. However, when I say Kim's goats run there, this one over here, Frodo, has found a way to come crawl through. He's a little guy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Frodo. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Ivy's out.
What's going on today?
I don't know. We're going to try to get Frodo back home. Come on, Frodo. Come on, Frodo. So this Frodo's partner there, I always forget his name. Frodo is an easy name to remember. Frodo. The other one is named Bilbo, which is a funny name to me. It reminds me of that bread. Isn't there a bread called Bilbo? Old white bread or something. I may be saying that name wrong, but I believe it's Bilbo. That's a funny name. I don't know how she picks her names for her babies, but I believe that she goes with names from movie characters. And so I think Frodo's cute. He's a cute little goat, but he's one of those small goats, and these guys have a way of crawl. Yeah, well, you see, here's the problem. Frodo has crawled right under the fence to get out. Now, he may crawl right back under to get in. He may come back and forth all the time. But I sure was hoping to catch Kim and let her know what a nuisance it is to have animals. I was going to give her a hard time and say he's bothering my poor little Chippy. But instead, I guess I'll just pick him up and throw him over. Not throw him over, drop him over. Now, he may come right back out. Let me do this. All right, so I've picked Frodo up. I've dropped him back over the fence, nice and gently, don't worry. But you can see he's really enjoying hanging out with my babies. So that's how he's coming out right there. The gate is just high enough off the ground to where he can squeeze himself under. So I can do one of two things. I can come by and lower the entire gate. It's just a simple matter of using my screw gun to take out those hinges and lower it a couple of inches. Or I could come on and tack on an additional wire panel. I can just use something to tack it on, and that would keep him from being able to climb under. I think the easiest solution will be tacking on a piece of wire panel, but it's not going to be the prettiest. That would be kind of an eyesore. But hey, this entire area is an eyesore. Do you know why listen, I don't know if you've ever noticed before. Listen, forget the bug spray, but look at the eyesore that has become this corner. This is the spot where everything has pushed its way in or out. This is the place where all the animals get the closest, if you will. They can all meet up right here. And so this is where all these animals, especially the males, have pushed themselves around back and forth. Listen, this is like that state line. I forgot what state it is, where several states come together and they all connect in one point. And I think they have some kind of a monument there where if you step here, you're in some state. If you step here, you're in a different state. Yeah, you guys will know what I'm talking about. This is kind of that area. This is my dad's pasture. There's Kim's pasture. Here's Lester's pasture. And in this spot, all these babies come together. And this is where a lot of riffraff happens. Y'all know that expression, riffraff? So yeah, it is a mess over here. This wire, even though they're big, strong panels, they have been pushed and they've been pushed out. They've been pushed in. We have had so much drama in this corner. And so it's required a lot of reinforcement. Guys, can you count with me? Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. There are 3 different panels here, and they've all kind of tacked and tied together. But that's what it's taken. You know, you may not realize this, but every fence has a strong side and a weak side. So let's just take this fence right over here. The strong side of this fence is over here, and I'll tell you why. Because for an animal to push itself through, it has to push into this board, which means it's pushing into this post, which has been concreted in the ground. If they push into the wire, they're also pushing into the post, which is concreted in. Now, from this side, oh no, you're gonna see I didn't paint it. You're gonna see I haven't painted. If they push the post from this side, all they're pushing on are the screws that hold the post in. If they are strong enough to push this post this way, this post comes down, the wire comes right along with it, and they come right out. And so we have to be aware of that when we build fences, which needs to be a strong side or a weak side. So you're saying, Lester, why would you put the strong side over here when your animals are on the other side? So you have to make a choice. I did it for cosmetic reasons. I built this fence with, even though this is the strong side, it's also the pretty side. And if I wanted to be able to paint the fence and make it look nice and pretty, I had to, you know, make it the stronger of the 2 sides, even though the strong side should be where you need it the most, which is over here. That's not the case. Hey, kitty. That's actually why we have so many panels over here. We've made this little corner to where no matter what side they begin to push from, it's going to be a strong side. I'm sorry you have to see this. I don't like showcasing, you know, things like that. I like to give you guys, I guess what I would call my favorite angles. Different spots around the property that I really like. I love this spot through here. Minus the pink flamingos, I really like this spot. Well, minus the dead grass. So this has happened because LE and other folks that come up, you know, the UPS driver, the Amazon drivers, they stop their vehicles here. And in the heat of the summer, you can't stop your vehicle, guys, on the grass, or the heat from that vehicle is going to kill your grass. And this has come from just repeated Amazon and UPS drivers mostly, along with LE on occasion, along with, okay, I'll admit, I've done it a few times, so has Jamie when we're trying to unload things onto the porch, groceries and whatnot. And so we stopped here so many times, and the heat has just killed the grass. So I did try to come by and plant some sod, but we had a very dry month. I didn't water it near enough, and so it's all died on me. Why am I even telling you guys this? I don't think you really care. Let's just get back to what we all come to the page for. That's like things like Lola. Right, baby? And Lola wants some tea. I'm telling y'all right now, Lola wants a drink of tea. So after I, oh boy, after I love her a little bit, you see her scar there from her procedure last week. After I rub her tummy a little bit, we're going to make a little walk to her yard where I'll give her some tea and some animal crackers. Come on. That's long enough. Come on. We have work to do, baby. Let's go. Lola, come on, baby. You need help getting up? That's like daddy whenever I have too much to eat. Come on, guys. Walk with me over here to Lola's yard where I will give her some sweet tea. See, isn't this a beautiful view? Y'all have to just excuse Lola. She's screaming. She's excited about her drink, her tea. Guys, but no, I was just saying, I love this view of the yard, of the pasture. And, you know, I'm not a real religious person to the point to where I go to church and I don't do all the stuff that LE does. I can't even say I believe exactly the way LE believes. But I'll tell you what I do believe in. I believe in God, and I see God in stuff just like this. I see God in everything around me. Just the way I believe that God sees us as who we are. He sees the beauty, you know, all around us and in us. If I ever was to need to showcase my property in something, I would always choose this spot because I just think that's gorgeous. All right, let's go. Oh, no. Lola, we got problems, babe. Guys, I've come to give Lola some sweet tea, but as you can see, our yard has been taken over. Just ignore the flamingos, guys. Our yard has been taken over by this mob of angry geese. Come on, Lola. Lola's right here beside me, and all she wants is a drink. Get out of Lola's yard. So I keep the sweet tea right over here. And here's Lola's drink bowl. What I'm gonna do, because there's some ants in it, I'm gonna bang it off a little bit. It's a little bit dirty, but Lola don't care, guys. Lola's not one to really care a whole lot. Here, baby. There you go. Sweet girl who was so thirsty. Oh, she was so thirsty. But now she's not. Now she's good. You guys need to move on. This is the yard, and you're not welcome here. Now I'm going to give her some animal crackers. Now Lola's, if y'all are saying, wait a minute, Lester, she should have dinner first. She's already had her dinner. Lola's eating with everybody else. Here, baby. A few crackers for you, because I love you so much. Look how fast she drank that tea. Y'all see that, don't you? She's doing good in the yard, everybody. I don't know if she's ever going to make it up there in the pasture with the littles. I let her out as much as I can, but I worry about her. I don't want her to get run over. Come on, guys, let's go. Y'all leave the flamingos alone. Jerk right over there did that to me. I'm looking at you. These flamingos all over my yard. He still ain't come pick them up. I tried to move them around and make it where I could at least work and not step on them or have to step over them, drive over them. All right, let's get back to work. Hold on. Now he remembers what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I think that we're about done. Man, or should I say sheesh? Where are you headed? You gonna go feed them geese?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Y'all go with Mom. Me and Jake got a job to do. Y'all go in there with...
Like first we had the string.